What is going on, guys? Snickel here, and today I have another trophy talk for you. This is going to be for the month of October of 2022, right? Yeah, 2022. And it's been quite a, I guess you could say, successful month of gaming for me for the past month in September. And I've gotten a lot of things done. I've made a lot of progress towards things, and there's going to be a lot of things that are going to be happening in the future. Just before I move into going through the trophies that I've earned, I do want to let everybody know that there have been some changes that have been made to the channel. Nothing to the channel as of now, but just as for the Snickel channel, this channel right here that we are watching, or you're listening to this video on, I will not be uploading any more trophy guides or collectible guides to this channel. So if you are a fan of the trophy guides and collectible guides that I make, I will be uploading those on a separate channel, which can be found in the link tree link in the description below, but it is Trophy Hunters Gaming. So all of my guides, collectible guides, trophy guides, any sort of guides that I will be putting out for any sort of games will now be uploaded to Trophy Hunters Gaming. And to answer people, if people have the question of, well, what's going to happen to the guides that are on this channel, on the Snickel channel right now, all of those guides are going to stay on this channel as of now. I may merge them over there at some point if I have the time or energy or whatever to, and I want to do that. But as for now, I will be keeping all of those guides and everything on this channel, and I will be uploading all future guides and everything on the Trophy Hunters Gaming channel. And again, that will be strictly just trophy guides, collectible guides. Any like guide that I was going to be putting up on this channel will now be going up there. And this channel, the Snickel channel, will be focused on just strictly trophy content, not guide content, but trophy content. So platinum videos, trophy talks, which I kind of want to get into doing monthly or weekly again, but we'll see how that goes. But platinum videos, trophy talks, how to platinums, multiplayer guides. I've been thinking about doing a few other things because I've been switching my setup around, so it might be easier for me to record things. So I may be doing other things, but I want this channel to kind of focus on becoming more of a trophy persona than more of a trophy guide or collectible guide channel. So again, if you are a fan of my trophy guides or my collectible guides, or you want to support me in any sort of way, then you can go subscribe to that Trophy Hunters Gaming channel, and all of the guides for upcoming games will be put over there. And it's kind of nice because when I was putting guides out on this channel before, I'm going to go on like a little side rant here for a second, but when I was putting guides out for this channel, I was kind of hesitant to start putting guides out on new games because I wanted to platinum games and get games done. With that being said, I can actually probably get through games almost faster now because over there I can just upload guides on whatever game I'm playing at the time. I don't need to finish it or anything. I could just start working through other games and then, you know, get the platinum on stream in the future. So it's going to hopefully help me get through games faster, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Again, if you are a fan of my trophy guides, collectible guides, any sort of guides like that, that will be linked down in the description below, and I would appreciate if you went and gave me a sub. I did put this up on YouTube as a poll, and I did put it up on Twitter as well. It was mixed at the beginning, but it leaned more towards creating a new channel, which I do agree with because I feel like my platinum videos and all my other trophy content that's not guide related gets lost when I upload, because if I mass upload trophy guides and collectible guides and then in between I upload a platinum video, and I just feel like that content can get lost sometimes. So I'm going to be separating it out. We'll see how it goes. If it doesn't go too well, then, you know, I'll go back to what I was doing before. But as for now, that's what's going to be working. Another thing that I have been thinking about doing, and you guys can let me know your thoughts on it down in the comments below, is I have been thinking about streaming on YouTube instead of streaming on Twitch because I just feel like it could be better. I feel like I'm dividing an audience when I like stream on Twitch, because it's almost like people sub on YouTube and then like maybe they don't know that I stream on Twitch, so then like there's like a disconnect there. Instead of if I just streamed on YouTube, then like it may work out better. So I don't know. I may stream on YouTube, and with that being said, if I do stream on YouTube, I'll be making an additional channel that will have all of my like VODs from all of my past streams, not the ones that I've done, but you know, when I start on YouTube, I'll upload all of those VODs to like a separate channel. So let me know your thoughts on that down in the comments below, if you think it would be easier to do it on YouTube and everything, or Twitch or whatever. I don't know. I go back and forth because at times I really love streaming on Twitch, but at times I really hate streaming on Twitch, and I've never really streamed on YouTube. I tried it a little bit back in the day, but I never really dabbled in it too much more than that. So, if you think it's a good idea or whatever, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. I would love to hear from everybody. So anyway, with that rambling out of the way, 5 whole minutes of plugging everything that I've been up to and been changing around. I guess I can show you guys, matter of fact, so just because, you know, I am sharing my screen, but, so on the main channel now, like I said, I'm air quoting here, but main channel. On the main channel, I will just be focusing on these platinum videos, 100% trophy talks. I want to put out more how to platinums and multiplayer guides and everything, but all of these like trophy guides, collectible guides, and things like that, I will be moving. I will still be uploading them. I will just be moving them over to, again, a different channel. Which, if you go to this channel, it's also linked there, but it's in the description of every video. But it's right here, Trophy Hunters Gaming, and you can see that I've already started uploading. Well, I've actually fully uploaded every trophy guide and guide that I needed to make or wanted to make for Knack, and then starting on Onrush now, which I think that's probably the only guide I'm going to make, but we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, this is going to be where all of my guides and everything will be uploaded now. Okay, with that out of the way, let's get into what I've been playing, and we can, or I'll talk through everything. So I think last time I stopped, or last month, I should say, last video, I believe I got done Grand Prix racing. I was playing some other games, but I was still in the process of doing them. So starting off, we have MLB 19, or MLB The Show 19. I did fully finish basically everything that I needed to do in this game, all the random trophies, other than a few things, one of them being unlocking or equipping an unlockable No Doubt home run animation, which I should be able to get that pretty easily. Welcome to the Chip, Brian and I are going to do at some point, hopefully in the near future, and then some Like It Holt, which is to hit for the cycle in the postseason, which shouldn't be too bad with sliders and everything, but I will be saving that trophy for last, and I will definitely be doing this on stream to finish it up. But this is pretty close. Once I get done this Welcome to the Chip, which should take the longest for anything, then we're basically done. And this Welcome to the Chip kind of reminds me of like King of the Hill from Shift 2. So if it's like that, I'm not too worried. I'm not too worried at all. But yeah, we made progress there. Hopefully we'll have that done soon, and then we can move on to MLB 20, 21, 22. I think 23 is out right now, and get whatever stacks we want to get and move on with our day. 19 is the last like hard one that I have to do, I'm pretty sure. Let's double check. I'm pretty sure 19 is the last hard one. So I wanted to start at 16, but I missed out on 16. So I started on 17, 18, we're doing 19 now, and then 20, yeah, is pretty high, and then 21's high, and then 20, oh, it's only on 22. Okay. So yeah, we could get all those done at some point. I don't know, but we're getting through it, and it is what it is. But yeah, hopefully that'll be done by the next update. We'll have to wait and see. Then up next we have Anthem, which I don't know if this came out of nowhere or people didn't know that this was coming. I don't know. Brian and I have been talking about doing this game for a while. As you guys know, Brian and I are doing games as a service, and we're trying to focus on older games before we focus on newer games, but we are going to get to some newer games. But Anthem has been on the list or has been in the, I shouldn't say on the list, but in the discussion for a while of a game to do. So we did start this game. I think we played it for like a night or two. We didn't play it for too long at all, but I did enjoy playing it. It's definitely going to be a little bit of a grind. I know that, but all in all, I'm enjoying the game for what it is. I'm saying that now, but I'm probably going to hate myself by the time that I get to finishing it. But yeah, I am enjoying it. Brian and I are playing when we play. And yeah, we've been playing other games, which I'm going to get to. That's been like the main focus. But we did put a little bit of time into Anthem. And, you know, I do want to get back to it at some point. But I've been playing other things, which we'll get to. We will get to all of that. Then up next, we have another random game. What the fuck? NBA Live 18. Why am I playing this? Okay, so I actually went away for about 2 weeks, and all I had was my PlayStation 4, and I ended up bringing an Elgato. It's like the one that you don't need to plug into the PC and you can record. So I brought those two things, and then in between, or when I was playing games, I didn't know what to play. So this is always a game that sits on my back burner as a game to play because I am able to get this platinum. Even though it is unobtainable, I did get all the unobtainable trophies, which are the GM list 1 and 2, and I believe the taking over. So I did get all of those trophies done. So I'm not, I can still do the game. So what I did was I was just playing. I was playing for fun. I was playing through a season. We ended up, I don't know where the fuck am I? Did a self alley-oop. Don't know how I didn't do that before. We got a playstyle to superstar, and then we won the NBA finals in league. So I'm playing back through now, doing the MVP in league, and then after that, I just have to get hype level 100 in league because the biggest grind in this game is you have to get hype level 100 in league and the streets. So it's funny, if you read these two trophies here, they're very similar, almost there and your favorite player's favorite player. So almost there says obtain a hype level of 100 in league or the streets, but then your favorite player's favorite player says obtain a hype level of 100 in the league and the streets. So one is or and one is and. So you have to get to level 100 in both of them. So once I get the MVP award, then I will basically just keep playing through the league until I get level 100, and then once I'm done that, then I will start to play through the Pro-Am Tour, which I did play a few matches in the Pro-Am Tour. It was enjoyable. You do have to complete all of the objectives in the Pro-Am Tour, which can be kind of a pain in the ass because essentially every single time you start a game in the Pro-Am Tour, it's going to give you objectives that you have to beat. For instance, like let's say it's like you have 3 objectives of like you need to get 2 assists, you need to get 5 rebounds, and then you need to get no turnovers, right? Like that's, arbitrary. I'm just making stuff up, but you have to complete all of those objectives in one game. So it's kind of a pain in the ass, but luckily you can kind of cheese the game because if you have to do like assists or something like that, you can pass the ball to somebody and then force them to shoot. You can do easy pick and rolls and stuff. So it makes it easier because you can manipulate the game a little bit to at least drag out if you need to in order to get some stuff done. But it's still annoying because you have to do these certain objectives in order to get through. And there's one objective that I know is a super pain in the ass, which I think you have to get like a shot clock violation, which is like really fucking stupid. I don't know why that is ever an objective, but it is what it is. Other than that, it's basically just playing the game through the league, through the street, doing the Pro-Am stuff, and then doing a few random trophies to finish up, which those will be the ones that I get in order to get the platinum, and we'll move on with our day. I also do have NBA Live 19, which is still up and still obtainable, but I need someone to play live run with. I think you only need one other person. You only need 4 accounts total in order to play this game, but I would love to get done the live run. When's the last time someone's earned this? August 7th. So I mean, it's definitely a doable trophy, but I don't know. I would love to hop on that, but it be what it be. So anyway, working through that's not something that's like a focus. Maybe in the future, like it may be something that like I focus on exclusively in order to get it done, but for the time being, if I feel like playing basketball or a basketball game, I just throw NBA Live 18 on. It's not the worst game in the world. It's not the best game, but it's not the worst game. It's not 2K, but I've seen worse. So it's not the end of the world. All right. So then after that, we have Tom Clancy's Hawks 1, and Brian and I were able to fully finish the campaign on the hardest difficulty, so we got that done. And we were also able to fully finish all of the multiplayer trophies here down at the bottom. We were able to get all of those done. So the only thing left we have to do in this game in order to get the platinum is we need to get level 40, which could take a little bit of grinding to do, and we can do it online. It'll make it a lot easier. And then after that, we just have to fly faster than Mach 2 for 1 hour in the campaign, which I'm surprised I haven't gotten yet, but whatever. It be what it be. But only 2 more trophies. This might be the next platinum. I'm not really sure. There's a few games that I actually have teed up to get done, so we'll just have to see what ends up happening. But This game basically done, basically platinumed. I will be platinuming this, and then I will also be platinuming Hawks 2 after that, because if you don't know or you don't remember from previous episodes, I did fully finish the multiplayer for Hawks 2 as well. So the only thing I have left to do in Hawks 2 is level 50, mastering 15 planes, doing a few random trophies, doing the last mission on the hardest difficulty, which Brian and I are going to do, and then that's a platinum. So not too much left in both Hawks 1 and Hawks 2. So I will be getting Hawks 1 done and then Hawks 2 done right after, which those will be 2 great platinums to get done. But those will be coming up somewhat in the future. I'm not sure when, but definitely in the near future, those will be platinumed. Then up next, we have the game that I've been working on the most this month, I would say. I don't even know when I earned my first trophy in this recently. It was probably... it was like later in the month, so I haven't been spending too much time on it. I did have to play this, or I was playing this game on an alt account in order to get to a few areas in order to make trophy guides. But yeah, I played through the game on normal difficulty, and then I played back through the game on normal difficulty again in order to get the rest of the parts for all of the gadgets, and then also to get all of the relics. And then after that, I did some chapters to select to clean up a few trophies, get all of our relic-based trophies, some random trophies, and then I did, I think last night or the night before, I did all of the time attack stages. And I also did all the Coliseum attack stages. So all I have left in Knack in order to get the platinum is I need to play through on the hard difficulty, which I wish I did for my first playthrough. I'm kind of annoyed that I didn't. The guide on PSMP is absolute dog shit for that. Like, it tells you to play through on normal and then chapter and then hard and then very hard. But in reality, I would probably start this on hard and then do chapter and then do very hard, because it doesn't matter. Like, it really doesn't matter. It's going to save you a playthrough in order to do that, which is like 5 to 7 hours. So you might as well just play it through on hard. It may be a little bit more of a pain in the ass, but honestly, it's really not that bad. And I will talk about it, obviously, when I make the platinum video, but for anybody that's wondering, like, well, how are the relics? You know, the relics are, like, a big thing in this game, because this game is, like, almost an ultra-rare platinum. It was given out on Plus. I know people, like, kind of played it and pushed it aside. I know that it was also memed on a lot by, like, Donkey and everybody like that, as just being, like, a generic 3D platformer. But if you want my honest opinion, I don't really think it's a platformer. I think it's more of a beat-em-up. But that's just me. That's just my personal opinion on the take. I don't really see it as a platformer, but if it comes to the game, like, I really did enjoy it. Honestly, I really do enjoy the game. I think it's a great game. And the reason I say it's more of a beat 'em up is because you're gonna get more frustrated in this game by dying from fighting enemies than, like, platforming. And to me, like, if you're dying from enemies more than you're dying from platforming, then to me it's not a platformer. If you're dying more from platforming than enemies, then yeah, it's a platformer. But if you're dying more from enemies than platforming, it is not. But I did definitely enjoy the story. The story's cliche. I shouldn't say I enjoyed the story. I enjoyed the gameplay. I enjoyed what the game is. It definitely drug out a little bit too long for my first playthrough, but it was what it was, and you know, I didn't hate it. Why did I say it like that? I didn't hate it. And then as for the collectibles, like, I did collect everything as I played through my first playthrough. I did do all the chests in order to make the collectible guide for my first playthrough, which didn't get me all of the where is it? It didn't give me all the gadgets, and it didn't give me all the upgraded knacks. So what you actually have to do is, the game doesn't save your collectibles through different playthroughs, if that makes sense. So if you play through on normal and then you finish the game and you press continue, the game is going to start it back up on normal. It doesn't give you the option to play it on hard or very hard. It starts it on whatever difficulty you played on. Now, in that case, it does save your gadgets and your relics, but you're not able to change your difficulty. So basically, if you play through on normal and you have all this shit, and then you want to play through on hard and you want to, like, clean up your collectibles, you can't do it that way for some reason. I don't know why they made this game that way, but you cannot do that. So if you play through on normal and you're not going to be able to get all the gadgets and the relics in one playthrough, it's physically impossible. You're going to have to then play back through again in order to clean up all of those gadgets and relics, and it's going to take you nearly 2 playthroughs in order to get all of the relics and all of the gadgets. And that's like not having duplicate relics. I think I had 3 duplicate relics just because of the spawns of the chests, but yeah, you're basically going to have to play 2 playthroughs in order to get all the gadgets, and then you're going to have to play an additional playthrough. That's why I say, like, do this game on hard. Do not waste your time on the easy normal playthrough, because you're going to do an easy normal playthrough. Let's say you do it like me. You do a normal playthrough, you get all the chests, you get all the stuff, then you go back and you do chapter select, and you get all your random trophies, and then you play through again on normal in order to clean up all of your gadgets and your relics. And then from there, you then have to play through on hard, and then you have to play through on very hard. So it's kind of annoying. The only thing that's nice is whatever relics you collect, they do carry through from playthrough to playthrough. So like if you're able to collect the diamonds for Diamond Knack, you can then use Diamond Knack in the hard playthrough, and you can also use them in the very hard playthrough, but you do not keep the gadgets. So it's kind of annoying. It's really annoying. I don't know why they just don't have everything linked together. It just doesn't make sense to me. And if you want my opinion on the diamond grinding, it's not too bad. I mean, it's bad, but it's not too bad. It's not as bad as people make it out to be. I just don't think people like grinding stuff. It's definitely RNG based, don't get me wrong. It could take you 2 hours or 2 minutes in order to get a relic, but the way that you do it really isn't bad, because essentially what you do is you load into a chapter, you find a chest, and you want to be strategic. Like you want to do a chapter where like the chest is like 2 seconds into it, because what you're going to do is you're going to find the chest, you're going to open the chest, and whatever relic it gives you, if it's not a diamond, you close the application. Don't even accept it. You close the application, then you load the application back up. It's going to start you at that checkpoint or that chapter. You run to the chest, and you just keep doing that over and over again until you get a diamond. And once you get a diamond, instead of closing the app, you accept it, and then you have it. So that's how you farm the diamond. So it can take a little bit of time. I think I average probably 30 minutes to an hour of grinding for each one, but that was with doing like not prime chest locations. When I was doing the last one, like I was able to, if I didn't get the diamond, I was able to close the app, reload, and do all that stuff in like, I don't know, 30 seconds. It was not bad at all. The game loads up really fast. It's a very fast loading game. I'm assuming if you played on the PS5, it's going to be even faster, but I didn't think the diamond grind was that bad. I didn't think it was as bad as people made it out to be. But again, I also enjoy getting kills in multiplayer and doing stupid shit like that. So maybe that's why it wasn't too bad to me, but I didn't think it was too bad. And then as for everything else, like all the random trophies and stuff, super easy to do. The time attack stages, pretty easy. You can beat them in your like second to third try without even having to look a guide up if you don't want to, but I do have full guides if you're interested. And then the Coliseum challenges, personally, I think the Coliseum challenges were harder than the time attack stages, but that's just me. But there's only 3 Coliseum challenges. There's 13 time attack stages, so maybe that's why the percentages for the trophies is a little different. But if you're looking for a good game, honestly, I would suggest Knack. I really enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed the game. And I think if you busted its balls the first time it came around, I think you should give it another try. And because I feel like you'll enjoy it. The only thing I don't really like about it is like, I just feel like the goblins are just so like generic. Like goblin enemies are just such generic enemies. Like that's the only thing that like tilts me about the game. Other than that, I like all the enemies. I like the bug enemies. I like everything else. That just the fact that there's goblins in the game just makes me be like, why? Like why? You couldn't like pick something else or some other person, or like, I don't know. Just that's my pet peeve. After I get done Knack 1, I'm not sure if I'm going to go right into Knack 2. I know Knack 2 is a higher platinum percentage, and let's see if it takes as long. It takes a little less time, and it's a little less difficult. So I may hop right into Knack 2 once I get done Knack 1, or shortly after, just to get the series done. But we'll have to wait and see, because I've definitely been thinking about that for games, like getting series done. There's a few other series that I want to do, but yeah, I've been thinking about doing that, and I'm gonna get into that after I talk about this last game. But lastly, we have Onrush, which kind of came out of nowhere, honestly. But Onrush, the servers are going down. I believe it's November 30th. So there's like 2 months to do it. A lot of time. I could be lying, but I think it's November 30th. I'll have to double check that. But basically, the servers are going down, which doesn't really affect any trophies because there's no trophies that are specifically online related. But I believe it does affect reaching player levels and stuff. So this player level 30. So I would suggest to just get the game done. I've played it for, I don't know, I have it on right now next to me. I think I've played it for maybe 3 or 4 hours, and I've already made a significant amount of progress through the single player and all of that. I think it's only around a 25, yeah, it says 25-hour platinum, so not too bad. Definitely a little bit of grinding involved in it, and it was given out on Plus, so if you do have Plus, you definitely have the game in your library. Same thing with Knack. But all in all, I'm enjoying the game. It's a little, I don't want to say it's a little stale. I feel like it is getting a little bit stale, and like I said, I'm only like 4 hours in, which is probably bad, but maybe it's just because I'm playing it when I'm tired, or maybe it's making me tired. I don't know. Whatever I'm saying, I don't know. I am enjoying the game though, even though it does make me a little bored at times. When I do get bored, I kind of just step away and then I go back to it, and I'm fine. But yeah. I'm playing that, and that will be done. Honestly, I'll probably be streaming a majority of that game because I don't think it has anything like worth making guides for, to be completely honest. And with that being said, so that's what I've been playing. I was going to segue into like what I'm going to be playing and streaming and everything like that. So what I'm going to be playing upcoming is Onrush. I'll probably be again doing that on stream. I'm waiting for like a few more things to come in. I did like change and update and upgrade my setup a little bit, and it's kind of fire, but I'm waiting for 2 more things to come in so I can have lights so that I am not in the dark, or my face isn't in the dark when I'm streaming. So I'm waiting for those to come in, but I will be streaming Onrush. We'll be doing the last 2 playthroughs of Knack. I will be doing those on stream, and then I will be streaming Hawks and then Hawks 2 as well in order to get those done. And then MLB 19, the show, we'll be doing that. And then Anthem as well. I'll probably be streaming a majority of Anthem just because I don't think there's anything worth making guides for other than like maybe the collectibles, but I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm going to be playing a lot of things upcoming. I have a lot of games that are very close to being done. Like I said, Hawks 1, Hawks 2, MLB 19, the show, Knack. I mean, I think that's 4 games right there. And then Onrush at some point. Assassin's Creed Valhalla got another fucking DLC, so I will be doing, I don't know why I have all these tabs open. I will be doing that at some point, probably very soon, just to finish that up. Even though I think there's going to be one more update, but it'd be what it be. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be playing. I know I mentioned the thing about the franchises because I was talking about it with Knack. So I am definitely still doing my series rotation. I know I put it on it's been a little bit of a hiatus right now. It's going to be coming back, but I am still planning on doing my series rotation. I think where did I write it down? I think I did it on Twitch. Let me double check. Yeah. So I do have it on Twitch. So the games to be playing were going to be Knack, which was chosen by Brian, and then Hitman 2016 was going to be the next game after it. Star Wars Episode 1 Racer AVP. I don't know if I put these up on Discord as well. Let me check. I think I might have made a channel. Games to play. Yeah. So here we go. I put it up on Discord because I'm trying to keep Discord updated. So if you guys haven't joined the server, more than welcome to join. But yeah, I put these up on Discord. So this is going to be the order. I'm actually going to change this because it is being changed. So 2 is actually going to be Onrush, and then 3, 4, 5. So you can see there's a little variation here because Onrush came up, but I put Assassin's Creed Chronicles on here because I really have been wanting to play Assassin's Creed. And not only have I really been wanting to play Assassin's Creed, I've really been wanting to play the Ezio trilogy, and just I've been wanting to play all of the old Assassin's Creed games in general. And one of the things that I told myself that I wanted to do, which I still have not made really any progress in for the most part, is getting every single Assassin's Creed game done, because that is my end goal at the end of the day. That's my goal. So like I think I talked about it in my last trophy talk. I did finish up Valhalla, but I need to do the one DLC, and I did do the Discovery Tour Viking Age for the PS4 as well. So I would love to just work through this and get through this. And I know that I was working on the Hitman Star Wars games as like a rotation for the franchise, but I've been thinking about like still doing that, but then adding like almost adding a third in. I don't know, because I do want to finish certain franchises. Like I want to finish Knack, I want to finish Infamous, I want to do like all the Need for Speed games. Like there's a lot of franchises I want to do that I have on my list, that I've had on my list for like a long ass time, and I just want to finish them. And I know that I'm doing like Hitman and I'm working through that, but I don't know. I just keep going back and forth with it because I definitely want to finish a lot of things. So I am going to be doing Assassin's Creed Chronicles on the Vita. That's going to be like the next thing. I'm going to do it on the PS TV. I'll probably stream, or I don't know if I'll stream. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what happens. But I will be doing that. And then I do want to work through the Ezio stuff. I don't know. I don't really know essentially how I'm going to work through these games, because ideally, I would want to do Chronicles on the Vita just to get it done. But like, I don't know if I want to do like Chronicles and then do like AC2 Brotherhood Revelations and then do Chronicles again and then do 3 and then Liberation and then 4 and then Rogue. I don't really know. I am not really looking forward to doing Valhalla again, but it's going to be done at some point. So, you know, it'll be what it'll be. I'm just trying to figure out where to sneak in the Chronicle games, or if I just do the Chronicle games back to back just to get them out of the way and just be done with them. I don't know. But, yeah, there's a lot of franchises that, like I said, that I've started that like I definitely want to finish. Like I said, Knack, Infamous. But you know, we're just gonna have to put them in when we put them in, and we're gonna have to work through it, and we're going to have to get it done. But yeah, that's just another thing that I've been thinking about. So definitely gonna stay within the rotation. Definitely want to add the ABC PS3 thing. That's not gone. I know a lot of people probably think that that's gone, but trust me, that's not gone. The ABC order for PS3 is also going to be in the list, and it's there. Trust me, it's there. The next game is Aliens versus Predator, which is going to be quite interesting, but it's not gone. It's still coming. I'm just trying to finish up other things, and I feel like I've been making a lot of progress in games recently, so I feel like I can add more to the plate because I'm making more progress, but only time will tell. Another game that I may also play, this is very random, but another game that I may also play in the near future, depending on how I'm feeling or when I get done Onrush, is I may try to finish Dirt Rally 2.0. I've had this on hold because of the Colin McRae DLC, but I am going to bring my steering wheel upstairs from the basement, and I am going to give it another whirl with the steering wheel, because I haven't even tried it with the steering wheel yet. I gave it a few attempts with the controller. I was like, nah, I'm done. And then, yeah, you know, it was what it was. But that may come soon, because again, that's another franchise that I would just love to get done. Because I believe Dirt Rally and Dirt 4 are both going down. So I would love to get done Dirt Rally 2.0 and then do Dirt 5 on the PS4 and PS5, because, you know, I would love to. But yeah, there's that. There's also that. Another thing that I found really interesting is I have not played a game on my PS5 since April, since I got done Elden Ring. It's been that long. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. That's nuts. It's been 6 months, I feel like. Yeah, 6 months today. I haven't touched my PS5. I should probably touch that, right? That sounded so wrong. Oh, that sounded so wrong. I should probably turn that on and see what's going on with that, huh? The thing is, I just have so many games that I want to play that I'm not even focused on the PS5. There are some new games that are going to be coming out that I will definitely be playing on the PS5, and I'll try to be making guides and everything. The two that I can think of off the top of my head, which I'm actually going to double check that I'm not talking out my ass right now. Actually, there's a few. So one of them is PGA Tour 2K23. We'll be playing that on the PS5. Another one is Skull and Bones. I'm, kind of looking forward to Skull and Bones. That's going to be, when does that come out? That comes out in March, so we got plenty of time for that. Then God of War Ragnarok, which comes out in November, so like a month basically. I think PGA Tour comes out. I thought it came out like the 10th. October 11th. So it comes out next Tuesday. So hopefully I can be done Onrush by then. Assassin's Creed Mirage, obviously, when that comes out. And then the last thing that we'll be playing is the Hogwarts Legacy, which is coming out in February. So we've got plenty of time. So the only thing I'm really going to be playing this year new is going to be PGA Tour 2K23 and then God of War Ragnarok. Both of those on the PS5. Other than that, I don't know if I'm going to play my PS5. I have so many PS4 games. I have so many other games that I want and need to play that, like, I don't know if I'm going to play my PS5 that much. I mean, I guess I might play, because for Hitman, I need Hitman 3. So I'll probably do Hitman 3 on the PS5 first to make guides for it, and then do it again on the PS4. So I think the way that I'm going to do Hitman when I get back to it is I'm going to be doing Hitman 2016 is going to be the next game, obviously. And then after that, I'm going to be doing Hitman 2 with the expansion pack. Then after that, I'm going to do Hitman 3 on the PS5. And then I'm going to go back and I'm going to do Hitman Blood Money on the PS4, Hitman Absolution on the PS4, and then Hitman 3 on the PS4. So I think that's how I'm going to tackle the Hitman games. As it comes for Star Wars, because I do want to keep tackling Star Wars because I know that there's like there's going to be a lot of Star Wars games coming out, I'm pretty sure, in the future, like near future. I think Ubisoft is making one of them. At least they're supposed to be. But as for Star Wars, the way I'm going to tackle it is the only one that I have planned out right now that I'm going to do next is going to be Star Wars Episode 1 Racer, which is actually like a really easy platinum. After that, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. I'm either going, after Episode 1 Racer, I'm either going to do Republic Commando or I'm going to do Squadrons. I'll probably do Republic Commando first. What I'll probably do is I will do Episode 1 Racer, Republic Commando, maybe stack Jedi Fallen Order EU, then like Squadrons, then like Bounty Hunter after that, and then like Clone Wars. The last game I'm going to play is Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order on the PS5. And I also want to look into the viability of doing Vader Immortal and like how hard it actually is, because I do have a VR and I do own these games, but I don't know how difficult they actually are. Because if you see here, there's a trophy and it's 2.5%. And then you have episode 2 is 3.5%, so not as bad. And then episode 3 is like 3%. So I would love to do all these. Again, I do own them. I do have a VR. I would love to do them, but we'll have to see. Games that I'm for sure not touching from this list are going to be Star Wars Pinball, which like I would do, but like I don't even think you can anymore. Plus like the DLC. I have no idea what's going on there. I try to stay away from pinball games, honestly. So yeah, Star Wars Pinball I'm not doing, and for the time being, I'm not doing Super Star Wars. Maybe when I'm done everything, I'll look at doing Super Star Wars and like how viable it is, but like for the time being, I will not be touching Super Star Wars. Super Star Wars and then Star Wars Pinball VR as well, because pinball. Super Star Wars is the type of one where it's like, yeah, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. The other one that I know is going to be a pain in the ass, which is going to be probably the very last game that I do. I'll probably do it after Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order third stack, is going to be Jedi Starfighter, just because this is yikes. this is an interesting one. I'm definitely going to try to attempt it, but I cannot make any promises for anything. But yeah, I don't really have a list here, but like I'm probably going to do, like I said, I'm probably going to do episode 1 Racer, probably Republic Commando, maybe a stack of Jedi Fallen Order squadrons, and we'll have to wait and see. But I don't really have an order there. That's just going to be what it's going to be. And then obviously I'm going to be doing games as the server shutdowns get announced, as I always do. I'm hoping nothing else comes up, but yeah, I don't really know. Only time will tell. Onrush is the main focus right now, and then once I get done Onrush, I'll probably platinum Onrush before I platinum Knack. But I'll probably do Onrush, and then we'll like worry about the Hawks games, and then Knack, and then we'll figure things out. We'll figure things out. Anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, be sure to give it a like. Like I discussed at the beginning, if you are wanting to subscribe to the new guide channel or anything like that, please do. It's linked down in the description below, and it's also linked on the channel as I showed at the beginning. And let me know your thoughts on streaming. Should I stream on YouTube or Twitch? I mean, I go back and forth because, again, streaming on Twitch, I just talk myself in and out of these things all the time, and I really don't know what to do. Because, like, streaming on Twitch, I have people that follow, I have people that have, like, points and everything saved up over there. But then again, like, it's a whole separate platform, so I don't know. I'm going back and forth. So let me know your guys' thoughts on that down in the comments below as well. Like I said, I hope you did enjoy the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like. If you, also down in the description below, you'll find links to all types of stuff. Twitter, Twitch, other videos like this, platinum videos, whatever your heart desires from me, it should be down in the description below. I made a link tree and it has a bunch of things on it. So if you want to follow me on all of that stuff, I would greatly appreciate it. But like I said, if you did enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like. Also, let me know down in the comments below what games you guys have been playing. I don't know why I always forget to say that, but like, please let me know what you've been playing. I want to hear what everybody has been playing. But anyway, if you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing for more trophy content like this. And I hope to see you all around sometime soon.